Hey YouTube, this is Zach with Achilles Financial, and we are back looking at earnings season. We've got another slew of companies that are announcing earnings this week, and they are big. So as you can see up here, I've got a Robinhood list, which is just the upcoming earnings list. And the ones that are top of mind and top of the list, we've got Walmart, Home Depot, NVIDIA, Lowe's, and something that you don't see right here is Target as well. The reason that I highlight all of these companies is because they are huge and they are having some big earnings announcements this week. So without further ado, let's get started. The first one that we're going to be looking at is Walmart. Again, I've probably made 4 or 5 videos at this point in time which mention Walmart. I think that a lot of what we're going to hear is already included in what we would anticipate seeing from a earnings perspective. So a lot of that price movement is priced in. However, Walmart has a great strategy on a go-forward basis. They've made the move into the online space. They have people picking up groceries for them. They've got a strong supply line, so I anticipate they will continue to do well, and the earnings are going to be great. So what is the move? What can we do here? As you can see, not long ago, we saw moves up to the 130 range. I think that they can hit that again. So I anticipate that that will go into play. The other thing that I really like about Walmart is, again, we had some speeches late last week or late this week where we were announcing the reopening of the economy, people starting to go out again, people starting to spend money, and Walmart is still going to stay even if things start to... we have a second wave. Things get hurt more. Walmart's going to be able to power through. They also have a lot of cash on their balance sheet, so they're going to be okay. I'd like to see the 130 be reclaimed, potentially by the end of the week. My concern with Walmart, and look, you can see the May 22. Look at these 130s. Still $168. And I don't know if it hits that 130 mark, is you're going to see that much larger of a return. So we're going to be watching this one pretty closely this week. I haven't decided if I'm going to be making a play there. I have a lot of my money currently tied up right now in the bank stocks or the bank options. And as you can see, I don't have that move. But we'll see what happens over the course of the week. The next stock that I want to go into and look at is Home Depot. Now, Home Depot and Walmart both announced earnings on Tuesday, and that is May the 19th. What I want to highlight is that gives us the potential to make a sympathy play for Target as well as Lowe's, which announced on Wednesday. So that being said, we've mentioned Home Depot on this channel before. I want to look at them. We're looking at how they've performed over the course. They're already back to where they were prior to this pandemic. I do think that a lot of this earnings run-up is already priced in. I'm not going to be making a move during the earnings announcement unless I see a further run-up. I may look at a put or something. But when we look at these options here, look at these. We're already seeing some huge premiums for something that, I mean, for this to become valid and for them to say, hey, we're set, we're even, we expect to see a 3% move over the course of the week. So these are just super expensive. Again, the stock is more expensive than some of the ones that we look at. So I understand it. I get it. But these premiums are very high for something where we would anticipate not a lot of volatile movement. Again, if you look over the course of the past week, there is movement, but I don't know if we're going to see a casual 3% change. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Watch Home Depot because that'll set up the play for Lowe's. And I'm interested to see in Lowe's. So Lowe's is another strong performer. You can see that they are not quite as close as Home Depot is. And I don't know if that's because the market views Home Depot as the more powerful company in the scenario. The good news is, though, I think that there is more opportunity for Lowe's to grow right now than there is for Home Depot. So be watching Lowe's. The other thing that I like about them is, again, there's a little bit more favorable pricing on the options calls. However, these are still expensive. The other thing that we could talk about doing is some farther out calls where we're looking into the 130 or the 120 range and we have some time to watch a run up if that were to occur. So be watching these plays because the Target and the Lowe's plays are going to be very dependent on what we see from Walmart. So again, Target has actually done very well for themselves. Again, they've actually eclipsed where we were 3 months ago before the pandemic started. And in my opinion, Walmart has done a much better job growing than Target has. So I'm really interested to see over the course of the next week or so, are they going to show that strong growth in their financials and their guidance that we saw from Walmart and what Walmart has been doing? So again, this is very much so going to be a sympathy play. We're going to be watching this. We're going to watch that run up. Last but not least, I want to highlight NVIDIA. And I am going to say I think NVIDIA is one of the greatest companies you can invest in long term. However, I will not be touching them because look at this. We are seeing over the course of the past 3 months nearly up 17%. 52-week high I think was hit actually on Friday. So the high today, 340.01, that was actually hit on Friday. So it's blowing my mind just how they just keep running up, keep doing well. You look at these options premiums, I mean, look at this. This is pricing in a 5% move just by the end of the week. And I'm not saying that they can't hit that, but it is going to be a very large move for a week where we may be seeing some additional China news, and that could affect their market. So the puts are also very expensive. I don't like these either. We're looking at essentially $12.50, $12.70 to, and when I say $12.70, $1,270, that the price is going to drop. So it is a huge change, a huge risk. Love the stock, love the company, but that's a big risk to be making a play on. So for those of you out there who are high risk, high reward, check out NVIDIA. It's a great company. I just don't know if we're going to see a 5% switch by the end of this week. However, we might. It's been very volatile. You can look over the course of the past month. There's been some big days. So check it out. Let me know what you think. If you're making any plays over what we've talked about today, let me know in the comments below. And if you found this content helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.